The Tracy first in the corner to my right from Austin, Texas. She squats 225. She benches 190. She is the last pure athlete, Jordynne Grace. Her opponent to my left from Denver, Pennsylvania, by way of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Weighing in at 156 pounds, the wounded owl rodent, LuFisto!
Denver, Colorado, the man, not the place. Going to be calling this match alongside Veda. Scott, thank you for joining me.
What up? I'm here.
You're here.
Yep.
You know who else is here? Jordynne Grace. And you know who else? LuFisto.
I know I decided to come up here and help you call this Women's Wrestling Revolution showcase match here at C5. I guess you could call it scouting the competition. I don't really see Jordynne Grace as much competition. I mean, I did beat her in both of our singles encounters.
Well, the record books don't lie.
I mean, there were other subsequent matches that we're not going to necessarily discuss the conclusion of, but
I'll let you address that if you'd like to.
No, in singles encounters, I am 2-0 over Jordynne Grace. However, in terms of my record with LuFisto here and beyond, I don't have any because this is her first official Beyond Wrestling match.
This is the first time LuFisto has ever competed in Beyond Wrestling, an independent wrestling legend, a trailblazer. What an honor, what a privilege to be able to call this match.
All right, cool it a little bit, Denver. Whoa! I will say some impressive mat wrestling here from LuFisto. Legend and trailblazer is a great way to describe her. A trailblazer, not just in women's wrestling, but in intergender wrestling. I mean, really, the first...
Deathmatch wrestling.
Deathmatch wrestling. LuFisto, really, the first, I would say, mainstream, in America at least, intergender wrestler, came here, won championships that were traditionally held by men. That was, what, like 20 years ago, something like that? 20, 30?
That's not nice. That's not nice, and that's also not accurate. I will say this, though. Both competitors you see similar size, both very strong, low center of gravity. The one thing that benefits Jordynne is that she doesn't have as many miles on her body. She's not as beat up as LuFisto, but that comes at a price. She doesn't have as much experience. She doesn't have as much knowledge between the ropes as LuFisto, and I think that Jordynne is going to be in a tough spot. I think she's going to be fighting an uphill battle for most, if not all, of this match.
Oh, right here, Jordynne is managing to get the upper hand, but LuFisto not going down easy. Well, all right, that's some of that veteran awareness.
Exactly, similar stature, but that's the thing. If Jordynne Grace, if LuFisto says, okay, Jordynne's a little bit stronger than me, then I'm going to put her face down on the mat where she can't utilize that strength. That's the veteran wherewithal of LuFisto.
Jordynne really, she got the ropes, got a break. Considerate of LuFisto, she did have till 5.
Yeah, we don't want Cold Steel jumping in and ruining another match.
All right, a little separation here, giving her some room.
Ooh. You know what I like about this match? No bad blood between these two competitors. Hopefully you're going to see a fair fight, start to finish. Again, this is a showcase match for Women's Wrestling Revolution. The return date to Fet Music in Providence, Rhode Island on Saturday, July 30th. We will be seeing both of these competitors in action.
And this commentator in action, thank you.
Well, you've got a little bit of a showcase match a little bit later on at Gigantic against Alexis.
Yep,
I'll let you know right now. I'll give you a little spoiler. Alexis, she doesn't like to go hold for hold. She's going to try and punch you in the teeth.
No, I know. So here's the thing about Alexis. We've never been in the ring together in a singles match. It's one that I admittedly have wanted for a while because I want to test myself against the best, and she is one of the best in New England, period.
Yeah, when you think of women's wrestling in New England, you probably think I'm sorry, you probably think Alexis, but when you think wrestling going on right now, you think of LuFisto and Jordynne Grace slapping the hell out of each other. Oh, God.
Ooh, goes down hard with that elbow.
Man, that was pinpoint. Took her right down. Ah! Oh, boy. Wow. The cannonball, the face wash.
That is some trademark LuFisto offense right there.
LuFisto is proud of her handiwork.
She
She hasn't beat her yet, though.
She knows what works for her. She's doing it for a long time. A long time.
Ooh! Targeting that collarbone. That's the easiest bone in the body to break.
Been a lot of broken collarbones going around in wrestling recently, actually. Oh, heard that.
Jordynne Grace is just floored right now. She's trying to get back up to a vertical base. She's trying to use the ropes to assist her, but LuFisto is firmly in control.
Ooh.
How about the smile on LuFisto's face? That tells the entire story. She loves what she does.
Oh yeah, she's pretty happy about this.
And she does it well.
Uh-oh. Ow! Jordynne, though, kind of close to the ropes here. Maybe LuFisto doesn't care. She figures she's probably going to tap her out anyway.
I'm not even sure that Jordynne knows how close she is or else.
Oh, no. Curb stomp.
It's a nice little exclamation point.
Could be it. Ah! Kick to the whatever. She does squat like 1,000,000 pounds, she says, so there's something to kick.
Hey, why not target the biggest muscles in the body? You can knot up that leg. You can really take that wheel out from underneath your opponent. They're going to be stumbling around, especially Jordynne, as much as she squats, like you said, relies heavily on that power-based offense.
Right, and LuFisto is also working heavily on the back and the shoulders, too. Jordynne Grace isn't going to be lifting anything.
You know, I know that you're taking a lot of digs at LuFisto's age, but she is in it.
No. It's not her age. It's just the fact that sometimes you have to look at yourself and wonder, I don't know, like, has my time come and gone? I know she looks great right here, I'll say that. But when you call her Trailblazer, when you call her Pioneer, it's because it's all been said and done already, Denver, Colorado. It's a new day, it's a new age.
But that's the thing, is when you see the way that she wrestles these matches, if she can find herself in a position where she can dictate the pace, she likes to take her time and draw things out.
I mean, she's a bit of a bully. We can see this.
I might not disagree with you right there.
I can't get behind that. Oh, big Lotus lock from LuFisto. That looks a little familiar, actually. Whoa, into a pin.
But look at that.
Into a
Able
waist
to
lock.
transition the hold. Jordynne trying to fight free. LuFisto just shut her down. One well-placed strike between the shoulder blades.
Oh, ow. Ow.
Seeing the submission versatility firsthand. Very different than the match that we saw against Kimberly back at the inaugural Women's Wrestling Revolution Project XX event at Fet Music, where that fight went all around the building. They broke an exit sign.
Well, I think LuFisto, as we were saying before, she knows what Jordynne Grace can do in terms of her power. And she's going to break her down by actually just, like, working her down with submissions. Even if she can't get her to tap out, she can keep her from being able to use any of that power-based offense.
Well, it doesn't seem like Jordynne Grace has a lot of counters for these holds. The biggest problem is that because of her size, LuFisto can't keep these holds locked in for too long of a period of time because the amount of energy that it requires from LuFisto. I mean, obviously, if you're in a hold, there's resistance from the opponent who's trying to put you away. They're trying to escape. They're not just going to sit there and take it. Yeah, I do. Thanks from the peanut gallery.
However, if you studied tape of Jordynne Grace or wrestled her like I have, you know that perhaps submission wrestling is not necessarily her strength.
I mean, no offense, Veda, but look at the size difference between you and LuFisto. She can apply a lot more of her weight into those holds.
Oh.
Okay, or you can just get kicked in the nose.
So you want to take it to Jordynne with something that maybe perhaps is not necessarily her strength. You don't want to.
Oh God, I think she just knocked her out. The tides are turning right now.
Okay, she just punched her in the back of the freaking head.
Well, you can't beat her at the submission game. You're not going to be able to beat her at the striking game. Maybe you can't beat her at the cheating game either.
Hair. Oh, LuFisto just spit on her. That's gross. You don't have to get nasty here. Oh no! Ah!
It's that fighter's instinct. LuFisto keeps trying to get back up to her feet to protect herself, just to get knocked back down.
She blocked that. It looked like Jordynne was going for that stalling suplex. Another unique submission here. This could be it.
Oh, she's got the trailer hitch applied.
Starr from those ropes.
Well, it's virtually impossible to escape from this hold. But the biggest problem is you have to carry your weight and your opponent's weight across the ring to get to the ropes. That's the strength on display from Jordynne Grace.
A lot of adrenaline, a lot of desperation.
Well, I think Jordynne does not want this to go back to a striking game.
No. Oh!
LuFisto does. LuFisto resetting the count, which indicates to me that she's trying to do a lot more damage on the outside.
Yeah.
She loves to utilize her environment.
She's playing by the rules, technically, I guess you could say.
Okay, you've been in the ring with Jordynne. At this point, I mean, what does Jordynne have to do to change her strategy?
Ooh, well, that'll work a little bit.
You almost wonder if LuFisto is lulling her into a false sense of security, though. Boom, right there with the headbutt. One chop to the damage of 10 from Jordynne Grace. Sweeps out the legs, hitting the hardest part of the ring apron.
I mean, no pun intended here, but Jordynne might be playing a game of rope-a-dope here with LuFisto.
I'm not familiar with this term.
LuFisto's been going at 100 miles an hour this entire match. But right there she goes again.
Surprising agility out of Jordynne Grace.
Oh, this sucks. That's even worse. It's very painful. You gotta pin her, Jordynne.
Taking a couple extra seconds to drag her away from the ropes, and that could have been the difference between this match being over. But this contest will continue.
Sabu?
Trying to build momentum.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow, see that sliding D countered.
Nope. Oh! Right to the side of the skull. This could be it. No!
Just a second away. I thought she knocked her out.
Jordynne not getting back up on her own power there.
Well, LuFisto's been doing her homework, and even as a veteran, scouting all of her opponents. You got to give her credit for that.
Ooh.
Jordynne Grace likes to utilize the diamond dust from this position. Can she connect?
There it is.
Oh, snapping the head back of her opponent. That's like a whiplash effect.
LuFisto might be out. No. Crowd is definitely behind Jordynne Grace at this point.
Well, Jordynne Grace has had more appearances for Beyond Wrestling. You still got to think, though, a lot of these fans are more familiar with LuFisto's extensive body of work over the past 15, 20 years. Oh, man! Now, see, that's a great way to use your opponent's weight against them.
That's a great way to use a Saito suplex and not get the win with it, Denver, Colorado.
Would you have beaten Jordynne Grace with that?
I absolutely have. I would have, 100%.
Well, maybe you're the veteran that should be teaching LuFisto how to wrestle.
I wouldn't say that necessarily. I'm just offering some suggestions, some constructive criticism.
Going up to the high rent district.
Maybe a superplex of some sort here?
Hey. Can she find her footing? These ropes are very high.
Yeah, this is an unusually high ring.
It's
Jordynne.
It's New England. Everything is custom built.
Jordynne going for that power bomb? Got
it! Impact into the pin.
No!
Still couldn't keep her down. This is where the inexperience of Jordynne Grace is coming into play. She's losing her cool. She's getting frustrated. That's when you get sloppy. That's when you make mistakes.
Jordynne Grace does have a history of beating opponents with that very power bomb off that sunset flip power bomb off the top rope. Going for another power bomb, perhaps? Maybe a pile driver. No.
Oh man, a very physical match.
Oh, back fist.
She's got her arms hooked. Oh man. And that's how you do it. Well, Veda Scott, thanks for joining me. A Women's Wrestling Revolution showcase match here at Beyond Wrestling. We're going to be back at Fet Music on July 30th. And Veda, I wish you all the luck for your upcoming match tonight at Gigantic against Alexis.
Don't need it, but thank you.